Hello and welcome back to another episode of Boys Gone Wild. I am joined here with my co-host Andrew Gerwin.
Is that like a Caribbean accent or a robot?
It's Jamaican Stephen Hawking. This is if you have when Stephen Hawking is looking for the big batty girl.
What are the mysteries of life?
Well, he loves the island girls.
He does love the
Loves the Epstein Island girl. I think this is holiday Stephen Hawking's, you know, because if he's giving a lecture about, like, physics, he's like this.
Is that how his voice sounds?
Yeah, and then when he's on Epstein's Island, he's like, well, it's holiday time, girl.
Yeah.
You let the dogs out.
I mean, God bless him, I would. Do you reckon that it's like a Garmin sat-nav when you can change the voices?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because, I mean, it's weird that he has an American accent.
Yeah, it is weird. Yeah, but isn't that, you'd think that might just be the base program, and you can't add a loosely offensive Jamaican accent in. I wonder if it's definitely an option. You'd think there'd be more. Well, there must be male and female.
I feel you wouldn't be. I think Jamaicans would be like, look, he's a posh white guy, so the power dynamic feels off, but he is paralysed entirely.
He's on the beach in his wheelchair.
So I feel
he's
like
got sand everywhere.
But it's more, I don't think it's as offensive, the accent, because you're like, well, this doesn't feel, you're not punching down, are you?
No. You can't kick.
You can't. Give him the accent.
Give him the accent.
Just this sort of racist robot.
Yeah.
Vittorio raised quite a good point about Stephen Hawking, which I guess is true. Is it almost sort of implied that he built the chair?
Yeah, I was weirdly going to say a similar thing. No, I've not built the chair.
It kind of seems, because he's smart and does all science stuff.
In my
when you
mind,
see him, you're like,
in my mind, he created it.
Yeah,
like exactly. He built the science behind it.
Yeah,
but or it's at least state of the art. Like in my mind, he's the only person who has that technology.
Yeah. Or what you mean is custom? Yeah. The Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, but because of the time, like
it's
that
like
was the most
Air Jordans.
Advanced. Yeah,
it's like custom Hawking. Like, there's a company that does them, but Stephen Hawking has his own pimped out kind of selection with his own logo.
Yeah,
he's got like Jumpman, but it's sat down forever, man.
I've seen quite a good. It's not exactly the vibe of Pimp My Ride generally, is it? Yeah. What was I going to say about Stephen Hawking? No, it's gone. But I've seen quite a few funny sketches and stuff about Pimp My Ride. Just
what was Pimp My Ride?
Did you never watch it?
I never watched it.
Did you have an MTV phase? Like no, I think Cribs, Pimp My Ride?
Cribs I'd watch at my dad's.
Yeah. Cribs was fun.
I think Mum... I know we weren't an MTV family, so I sort of missed that.
What family were you? A Radio 4?
The Iliad.
You're sat around with digesters watching tea, isn't it? That's very Radio 4. I was sat around with Jaffa Cakes. That's MTV.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a truth in it.
Yeah.
Cribs, Pimp My Ride. What other
Cribs
stuff?
was lit. I loved Cribs.
Yeah, I got bored of Cribs. I'm not that interested in architecture or interior design.
I don't know if it was an architectural thing.
No, it was. Well,
it's not really. It's not a pure architectural. I don't think architecture is a big part of it.
They didn't talk much about the buttresses and the ceiling.
No, I think it's much more about its lifestyle, isn't it?
Is it? Yeah. They always had friends over, didn't they?
Yeah.
Which is great.
They'd have sort of generic homies in the pool.
Yeah. Always homies in the pool. And there's, I think, 90% of the people on it were having a barbecue.
Yeah.
All the time. God bless them.
Yeah.
But Pimp My Ride is, in retrospect, hilarious because they take like the station wagon of like a 50-year-old lady, single mum, works at Walmart, is really struggling, and then they take a station wagon and then like put like monster truck wheels on it for like $100,000,
and she's like,
can you just give me the money? it's so
instead of Pimp My Life, ruin my life.
Or no, it's add something entirely unnecessary. Because imagine then living the same life but in a monster truck station wagon.
Monster branding.
Yeah.
It's got a giant monster can on the top.
And it bounces. For God's sake, she applied to be on loads of shows and she got on that. Disaster.
If you had an absolute bopping crib.
Sure.
Would you...
One day, man.
Because at Cribs now, it feels like you couldn't do a show like Cribs now in the same way, because I think... I don't know, I feel like...
From the renting crisis.
Well, there's a couple... Yeah. And I think the lines between celebrity and the celebrities are trying to get more private in some ways.
Yeah. That's true.
In some ways, I guess. I don't know. That
depends on the celebrity, really, I guess.
But I guess now it's reformed in Architectural Digest, which is very much the digestive to the Jaffa Cake of Cribs.
God, you used the word digest too many times there.
The Architectural Digest.
And then you followed up.
You know Architectural Digest?
Yes.
You know the YouTube videos?
No.
Where they show you around their house. So it'll be like...
Who's there?
Lily Allen...
No, I haven't seen this. That's like
so
Cribs.
it's a mixture of architects who have amazing houses, but they're professional architects, and you're looking for the... But then celebrities go on there. So and basically what they've done is recreate Cribs, but they do it. And now, as opposed to it being rappers with homies in the pool, it's like posh white people who are getting away with doing... They turn their nose up at Cribs.
Right, yeah.
But then they're just doing it again on Architectural Digest. It's like Lily Allen...
high-taste Cribs. But so they are looking at the buttresses in that one?
Genuinely, yeah.
Right.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen that at all.
So, like, there's the famous one of Lily Allen and her hunky boy, who's the actor
from Stranger Things.
Yes, him.
Well, there's reports they've split up.
No way.
Well, he's in London doing the Stranger Things something, or was... No, he was doing a show, which I saw him in, actually, weirdly. David Harbour is his name.
Did you speak to him afterwards?
No. Okay. No, I didn't. I didn't learn it after that.
Or were you watching a perform and you're like, that seems like a man who's going through a divorce?
Yeah, David. Oh, Lily Allen.
Yeah.
No, there was. It was all happening in London. There's everything Stranger Things at the moment, isn't it? Can you go anywhere without it being Stranger Things themed?
No. Well, I never really watched Stranger Things, so I never really connected to it. So.
Well, I'm just saying, like the live thing in Soho. You just see
the live thing.
The live thing.
Yes, yeah.
Where it's everywhere.
Yeah.
You see, it's that thing. But no, I don't know. Maybe they're together. Maybe they're not. But wait, what? So what
makes you think that they're on the rocks? Where have you heard this? Because are you breaking this story?
You know, I'm not a man with my ear to the ground on these things.
You're our gossip correspondent. you're celeb news.
The most reluctant gossip correspondent. Yeah, I heard. I saw a post. I guess. I think I think a major news outlet reported it. Major might be a bit of an overstatement, but someone reported it, because I was surprised.
Yeah.
The reason my finger's on the pulse of this one, because I know Lily Allen.
Take a break.
Yeah.
Lily Allen just shoved a digestive up her bum, and now
David Harbour can't look at her the same again. Why did you have to do it? I don't know why David Harbour's got the same voice as... It's been a long day. But I think I took an interest, because that's a story. The Lily Allen and Stranger Things star. Mm-hmm. He kind of annoys me. I think anyone that rises to fame after 40 annoys me.
Nice.
In their personality, not because
So you wouldn't think that, because there's an argument that maybe they're more humble because they've been through it all. Well, yeah, they've been to develop a normal personality and then they get fame later in life. But you would argue against that.
Disagree, because most of them are kind of turn out to be annoying, and I think.
Is it because they've been bitter their whole life and now they've got like this real
a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and they're also like everything now.
And they're always going to be insecure.
Wildest dreams. I don't think it's ever good for someone for their wildest dreams to come true.
Well, the wildest dreams.
Yeah.
I think it's good, maybe good if your dreams...
What do you mean wildest dreams? I'm not talking like, murder.
no. Wildest dreams. I'm talking... Yeah, bum stuff. I'm talking...
What's your wildest dream?
My wildest dream
do you know bum
is
stuff?
I wake up and I've got 6 Brazilian booties and I'm playing the bongos on them.
We all know that's not your wildest dream.
That's my wildest... That's my wildest dream. That shouldn't come true.
That shouldn't come true, right. So, yeah.
That's on my episode of Cribs.
Just over to my Congo.
These poor women with their faces are turning red because they've been upside down for so long.
A conga is a percussion, not a Congo. Congo is a country.
Conga
is a conga drum. A conga drum.
Yeah. Go for it.
Oh, like a bongo.
Yeah, bongos. I think you probably... Yeah.
Couple of bongos, aren't they?
I'm playing bongos with their booty. That's my wildest dream.
Yeah. So that's the end of a gossip corner. Not really sure what David Harbour's up to.
I do agree. I think it's impossible not to be insecure if you thought you're not going to make it, because I think it very much feels. I think there's a feeling that could all get taken away at some point.
Yeah.
You know, if you've always had it, I guess there's a feeling
I just think, well, I don't know. Maybe it's also that they feel like they, more than anyone, has done the hard work and therefore they deserve it even more than anyone, which then means that they're not humble.
Yeah.
They're the opposite.
Yeah.
So they're kind of, because they've had to suffer, they now don't think they've been lucky at all. And that's where the dickheads come out.
Well, you should watch the Architectural Digest. It's one of the smugest things I've ever seen. I mean, it's a very beautiful house, but I don't know, you're walking around with your wife, your beautiful house, and pointing out all the
lovely things that you own in it.
I don't think that's all right, to be honest.
Do you not?
I don't think so.
So do you have a problem with cribs as well, then? Well, there's the question. There he is.
That's a good question. Cribs was funny.
Yeah.
Cribs wasn't smug.
Was Cribs wasn't smug? I'm going to take an issue with.
Because it wasn't.
So Cribs was the only idea of Cribs.
Yeah.
Was for wealthy people to show off their houses.
But then you have a huge. Why it's not smug? A smug is there's a level of hidden, right?
Right. Yeah.
And Cribs, when it's like with the big opening,
it's not hiding anything.
It's like money, cash, bitches, pose. You know, that's with Architectural Digest.
There was no pretense in their showing around the house. They would unapologetically have 20 people in their pool. And that would just be fine.
It's not smug to have 20 people
you are right.
in your pool.
They're wearing it on their sleeve, 100%.
It is smug to have, like, I don't know, fucking Turkish marble.
Yes, that's
and
smug,
talking about that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess, No, I agree, actually. There's a level of openness to Cribs that isn't present in the Architectural Digest.
And then the guy from Sopranos, Big Nose, got a big nose.
Yeah.
Michael Imperioli.
Was he on White Lotus?
He was on White Lotus. He's another man who's in that sweet spot in the Mediterranean where he could sort of racially...
both of those guys were in White Lotus.
Yeah. It was because the dad,
yeah,
Murray F. Abraham, I think his name is.
Yeah, I think that's
guy.
F. Murray Abraham.
Remember, I'll put a picture up, but look him up. He's been cast as, I swear, 5 different ethnicities.
Yeah.
It's fucking... He must be... Globally, he is the centre point of the most ethnicities.
Yeah.
I think you could probably get... Ethnically, you could probably get...
And you tried.
I have. I've done big circles.
You should, again, you guys can't see the other wall.
And there is like... what's the Venn diagram?
What, when intersecting circles?
Yeah, what's that, Venn diagram?
Yeah, I'm just checking.
So I imagine if you're in southern Italy, you could, or Greece, you're probably at the centre point of the most Venn diagrams.
Yeah.
So I've seen him play Arabic, Italian, Turkish, you know.
It's the dream, really.
Yeah.
Could you play any other race?
Probably not without prosthetics.
Right. When you say prosthetics, you don't mean... What do you mean?
Sort of like a green, you know, alien ears and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm talking like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right, okay. No, I don't know. Well, you could do German, couldn't you? That works.
It's not another race, is it? No, I couldn't. You could probably... When you get a tan on, you could probably be Italian. Because you get a tan on quite bad.
Well, Dad looks oddly Italian.
Yeah, I know. It's a weird... So you could probably...
With a heavy tan, maybe somewhere Southern European, slightly Mediterranean-y. Yeah, potentially. I think the eyes give it away. There's a kind of potato
Irish sadness.
There's a potato sadness in the eyes. It's not the tomato happiness. It's potato sadness. Deep within these vestibules.
No, but Architectural Digest, the guy from Sopranos, his flat. Yeah, he lives in this. He's just very... Everything is incredibly pretentious. Like, he's got all these Grecian statues and stuff, and like the whole thing is painted, and there's lots of art, you know. And it's very... And it's a small flat. It's a nice flat, but very sincere.
A flat.
Yeah, it's in
like
New York.
In New York, in an apartment.
Yeah. So would you, if you had a bop and crib, would you go on Architectural Digest if you're really proud of your home?
I'd struggle to know what to say about it. It depends.
Yeah, because you...
I wouldn't know. I don't know. It'd be fun to go on Architectural Digest and treat it like I was on an episode of Cribs.
Okay.
So just kind of do the same, what's up, what's happening? And then like kind of
this
go
is where
around.
the magic happens.
Yeah. Boy, and then the bed bouncing up and down. 20 men running out of cupboards. But no, I think I'd struggle to go on it. But what's your ideal house?
That's a good question.
I don't think we've ever discussed this.
Well, surely you got to split it into city and country, right?
Or if you're a bellend, sure.
Because city, I guess it doesn't really matter too much. It's sort of like, it's location, isn't it?
It matters a bit.
Yeah.
Do you want to live in a house made of poo?
I don't.
And it matters a little bit.
If it's a good location.
They'll do anything.
If I'm on the best location, which is Piccadilly Circus.
You want to live in the middle of Piccadilly Circus in a hut of poo?
That's prime real estate.
It's prime real estate.
That's as close to the centre as you
people
can
will
get.
come to take pictures of the man who lives in a hut made of
It
poo.
would look like I was making a protest.
It would, yeah.
Have you seen those Chinese people who are always protesting outside like the British Museum or in central London about their organs being harvested? You're not seeing this?
I've never seen that.
I see it all the time, and they're constantly there.
Are you sure they're not protesting you?
They're not protesting me.
Are you
Well,
harvesting organs?
I'm the...
I don't know, I've just never seen it.
And they're just doing it out wide.
I think you're the black market surgeon.
No, I actually...
They're like, stop taking up, which would make more sense.
Nothing's been proved.
Yeah.
But in central London, whenever I go there seems to be a permanent stall. And
Like a kiosk.
Pretty much, yeah. With people constantly handing out leaflets, literature. I guess that's literature.
Have you ever taken any?
No, but I often read the things, and it's
What's it
really
say?
graphic pictures of organs.
Yeah.
And it's saying
Keep
that
your
basically...
mitts off our organs.
Sort
kind
of.
thing.
Is that sort of the vibe? And I guess because it's pretty hard to campaign about this stuff in China.
Yeah, true.
So I think the Chinese government are harvesting people's organs. And
Right, I was going to say...
they're none too pleased.
Yeah, I was going to say, typically with protests, you have another side to
Yeah.
the argument.
Yeah.
There isn't really one for
I think
that.
it's called Wollongong, or Ed Knight told me it was Wollongong. That is the name of their institution.
What,
So-
the Harvesting Organ Institution?
Well, the anti-harvesting organ
Okay,
institution.
fine,
So
yeah.
that's the sort of
So
thing.
they're
So look out for Wollongong.
Is that happening in China?
I've never been. I've never been to China. I haven't been to China recently. So
If you had been to China, I would hope you still wouldn't be able to answer that question if the organ harvesting is going on.
oh,
Is it-
sorry, you mean it's the protesting? The
No,
protesters
no,
are
I meant
happening.
organ harvesting. Are they
Well, I guess that's the thing. That's what they're.
that is happening in China, then we in the UK should, stop doing it.
I guess so. It's not too clear what they are. They don't seem the most mentally sound people.
Well, you wouldn't be if you didn't have a liver.
It's true. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they've harvested their brains. That's why.
They've got half of their brains are missing. Well, I'd be interested to know because
So we'll post some links to donation links.
like black market organ donor is a bit of a probably too polite a word, but like black market organ harvesting and like surgery stuff, I'm interested in. I'd like to know more about
We'll get
it.
into the biz.
I want to get into it.
Yeah.
I want to understand more about it.
I want to work in that and then talk when someone asks you about my job at Christmas. Be completely honest about it.
Yeah.
Or at a barbecue.
Yeah.
So what do you do? I work in accounts. What about you? I harvest organs on the black market for
mostly pancreas, liver, heart sometimes. Well, no, because you remember I told you about that fucking drug thing in I think Colombia.
cocaine.
Cocaine. Remember I told you about that out there? I got some.
Andrew's just discovered cocaine.
Cocaine. Pass that cocaine.
Horatio, you've got to try this drug. Cocaine.
Cocaine. You heard of it? No, the one in with the thing I told you about where you just blow it in someone's face and they basically become like a zombie thing.
Yeah.
I think there was one story in this documentary I watched where someone woke up and with stitches.
They've been Wollongonged.
They'd been the opposite of Wollongonged. They'd been Wollonganged. Wollongonged, you said, was the organisation protesting.
They're trying to get the organs back in the body.
Exactly. If he'd been Wollongonged,
they've done the reverse
and
Wollongong.
then years later, the Wollongongs drugged him, and he woke up with another stitch.
So if you wake up with a stitch,
they
you're like,
put it back.
Damn, they've done a reverse Wollongong on me.
They've actually Wollongonged me. Yeah. So Wollongong is putting someone's organ who they've lost back in, which they've lost. Organ isn't a person.
And then they're doing the reverse.
The reverse Wollongong is weird. What's weird is that in order to reverse, you can't Wollongong without a reverse Wollongong happening before. So the language is poor.
Yeah.
But doesn't matter. It gives
These guys harvest organs.
They don't care. They're not arguing over
Go on.
linguistics. They're arguing over livers.
Yeah. And let that be a lesson to you.
Yeah.
And so what? So,
Are you an
so
organ
a fella,
donor?
so a fella woke up. A felon.
Yeah, fucking stitch in there. Someone his liver. They nicked his liver.
So they hadn't killed him, though.
No.
I guess if I'd been knocked out by a drug cartel, part of me would be grateful that they'd left me cock and balls, to be honest.
Why?
Well, because
The signature of the cartel is to just cut off random cock and balls.
I imagine, was the stitching quite... it would be quite funny if the stitching's quite nice.
Really good quality, yeah.
And it's just like
done with loads of care.
And it's like
got like an orange juice and a Marmite sandwich next to him saying, make sure you eat. That's what you eat after surgery.
Is it?
Well, it's not the only thing.
It just seems like a weird combo. Orange juice.
You need some sugar and some starch in you.
Interesting.
Well, I had this when I had my
I thought it was from a past experience, but it was strangely specific.
When I had my cysts out, I had
nothing more polite than an orange juice and a Marmite sandwich.
Best Marmite sandwich I've ever had.
Do you think that was the context, or was it the Marmite?
I don't understand the question.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. No, I do. It was 100%. It was 100% the context.
Yeah.
It wasn't the Nuffield Hospital in Burgess Hill. That wasn't where it was, but that's not important, Andrew. So don't dwell on it. Fuck's sake. Whatever it was, hospital, wherever it was, they hadn't got this like amazing Marmite chef. No. And they're out there. Amazing Marmite chefs exist. But they're brown.
Well, they're yellow.
Here's
and
a question.
Their outfits are black.
Here's a question. Why do chefs wear those hats?
It's French, isn't it?
That's not an answer, though, is it?
It's because
is it to get all their hair in there? I had an argument.
No, because there's also the kind of like, because the bear, he doesn't wear the fucking hat.
Yeah, because he's a Chicago meat chef.
He's fucking rolling on.
Brisket, titties,
I'm telling you, I'd like to see the bear again, but he has to wear that hat. I don't think it would have the same intensity.
That's very true.
Or maybe it'd have more intensity. He's like, just fucking chop some onions!
Yeah, it's true. And his hat's bobbling about. They're all wearing the hats. Yeah, no. It'll really take an edge out of the bear.
But in Michelin-star restaurants, they don't wear them.
So, did they stopped? Are you sure they don't wear them?
Yeah.
Is it just a taste thing? Is it like an old school French thing, probably?
I think it's more... And so sometimes if you go to a fancy restaurant, there's like an open kitchen.
Yeah.
Sometimes they wear them then. And then it's like a performance.
Then it's like ha.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now, it's nice.
Yeah.
I like
when they
it.
have the big hats on.
Yeah. Well, I've also been on a plane once, yeah? And
right.
Someone said the meal had the hat on.
No, stop.
Yeah.
No, pause. No, wait, stop.
Actually, it wasn't me. It was my nan.
That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who this is.
My nana.
How old was she when it happened?
She was 97. She was flying to visit my dad.
How's her memory?
Not great.
Right.
But she remembered... These are little things, and she complains about everything.
Yeah.
But she absolutely loved this.
So what? Hold on.
She was flying to well, I think that now they're trying to up the ante.
So it's business class, but so there's something going on there. And that's fair. Okay. Clocked. Understood.
And I think just seeing him come out with the chef's hat was it's those little details to service that really makes luxury travel.
What, the big one? Okay, I'm going to tell you a problem with wearing a classic chef's hat in a plane.
Yeah.
You're hitting the roof of it.
Okay,
how big?
I don't think it was massive. I imagine it was a small.
Planes?
I'm sure it was like it was a custom-made, medium-sized.
That looks more like a yarmulke to me.
That's not a yarmulke.
That looks like a big yarmulke. Yeah, I know.
I guess a chef's hat is a big yarmulke.
It's a big yarmulke. That's what it really is. Yeah. Well, no. What? Oh, like those ones.
Well, it keeps your hair out, and then I don't know what the thing is. Well, is it ventilation?
I've gone back and
hot head.
Hot head. I think hot head.
But then why didn't you cut a thing in the top?
But then you're back to square one.
You don't want to get sauce on your hair.
But that's just... Now we're just describing any hat. How many hats have a hole in the top? The answer to that is 0. That's not a hat. That's why it's called a visor.
Yeah.
And there's no such thing as a hat. Oh. No, that's got a... No, there's no hat without a hole.
The reverse bowler hat?
The reverse bowler hat. Yeah. What about the... what's your... Wait, what were we saying before that?
We're talking about chef's hat.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, but the reason the Marmite sandwich was so good was because you're not allowed to eat before surgery for a certain amount of hours.
Yeah.
And then they knock you out for a certain amount of hours. I can't remember how long any of it is. But
knock you out, sorry. Just my head.
Oh, good story. Whilst I was having this conversation about the chef's hat this week, I was cooking in the kitchen with my girlfriend, and she was chopping up. Generally, we split it. That I'll do the searing. It's a
Meat
very
stuff.
It's a very sexist the division
kitchen.
of labour that we've got going on.
Yeah.
yeah.
You do meat stuff.
I do meat. She chops the vegetables.
But I do feel most hetero relationships, there's quite a lot of harmony when it comes to the meat stuff, because girls in general are not super interested in doing it, and undeniably men get emasculated.
Love it. Oh yeah. Hate it if that was to happen. Love cooking meat. Girls scared of meat.
Yeah.
What's wrong with a chicken breast, ladies?
Yeah.
Never hurt anybody. It did hurt me when I got bad
Salmonella.
food poisoning, but those are actually chicken wings. But what happened was so she was chopping the vegetables.
Yeah.
Which were whatever. Immaterial to the story is what they are. And then she was chopping them. I've got a very sharp knife. Gives away a bit of what's going to happen. But I've got a very sharp knife. It's one of those Japanese ones.
Yeah.
And so it goes pretty far through a finger. A decent slice, like some of the nail, like mid-nail we're talking. And it's like
nasty.
A nasty one. She immediately goes, help, stands up, goes, and I go over to the sink, have a look at it. It's not awful. I'm like getting a plaster or something. Or getting a towel to first like cover it up and put pressure in. And then she just goes, "Oh God, I feel a bit faint." And then sat on the kitchen floor and then fully fainted. It was the first time I've ever seen someone
faint.
She fainted on our kitchen floor. Just went.
She didn't cartoon faint. So she sat down and then fainted. Right.
It was. Thank God.
It wasn't.
If she didn't realised she was going to faint, it would have been a cartoon faint.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, because she sat. She went, "Oh, I feel faint." She sat down and then literally went.
Really?
And it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
How long was she out for?
About 2 seconds.
Oh, so fainting's just like
really like that. And then because she woke up being like thinking she'd been out for ages, kind of thing. And I was tempted to go, it's 2026.
Yeah.
But then, she felt like she'd be out for ages. I've never seen
that last scene in Interstellar. You know, Matthew McConaughey meets the old woman. You're the same age.
She's seen so much. No, I'm way older.
Oh, you're way older.
Yeah.
I think it's more interesting that she's
Matthew McConaughey in this situation.
No, you're Matthew McConaughey.
No, she's Matthew McConaughey.
She wakes up and goes, "Oh, Andrew," she remembers to tell you how it was. And then you're like, "I haven't. It's been years."
It's been years. I think it's more she's gone on this spatial time journey thing. But I've gotten old because I've stayed in this reality.
Oh,
She's left the reality by fainting, so I think it makes more sense for her to be Matthew McConaughey. But went out. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen, because there was a minute where I was like, I should be taking this a bit more seriously. She has just become unconscious. But I knew it was because of this. She's just like bad with blood in this tiny cut. So it's a great thing to be able to laugh at someone who's going through a genuine. I don't really think it's a crisis, but. I witnessed my first faint.
That's good.
She'd never fainted before.
That's fun.
So, it's good to pop the cherry.
Yeah. Have you ever gone out where you've woken up immediately and had a blackout like that? Because I often hear about that. What do you mean?
So like gone out, been knocked out?
Or you go to sleep and you wake up. I used to have that a lot more, where you go to sleep and you'd wake up immediately.
Yeah.
I don't get that anymore.
No, wait. Sorry. Go to sleep and you wake up immediately. Close your eyes,
it's the morning.
Yeah, kind of.
I used to have that.
I have.
But now my bladder won't let me.
Oh, yeah, your big pissy bladder. Yep, that's how we described it off air.
That's crazy.
I've got a big pissy bladder.
I don't have to say that. No, that's not what I mean at all.
Is your bladder not pissy?
No, my bladder is pissy, but your bladder is pissy too. So I don't know. I don't think men in greenhouses should launch nuclear missiles to sovereign nations.
Yeah, we would just if we went into whose bladder's pissier than the others, it would be
Clash of the Titans, because you need to piss all the time, and you don't. What's this? You're getting cocky with it.
Pissy and proud.
Because your bladder has got terrible, and I want to talk about it.
Yeah, go for it.
What's going on?
I think I'm drinking a lot more water nowadays.
I don't buy it. I think your bladder's gone to shit.
You see that big old booty bottle I've got?
I guess so.
2 of those a day minimum.
And I feel like...
FYI, one of those bottles is your recommended, and on the side of it is encouragement to get to the bottom of the bottle.
That's what's keeping you going.
I'm laughing at that.
What do they say near the end?
Keep it up. Nearly there. Just one more.
And then finished?
Do you
still read it?
No. I think a psychopath would still be reading going, well, especially when I'm getting through nearly 3 of them a day. And I just go, nearly there. But misunderstanding and then going back in a loop and being like, fuck, I've got to drink it all.
Yeah.
No, I drink a lot of water. I haven't got the best bladder. When Pappy needs a pee, he needs it.
Yeah.
That's true. I got caught publicly urinating again.
Again.
Kind of on Monday.
What happened?
I was walking back from the thing is I think my piss star, which is the thing, isn't it? You know what that is?
Piss star.
Piss star with a DAR. Piss star, like radar. Beep.
Yeah.
Beep. Is when you kind of need a wee, or you do need a wee, and you don't need it that much. But then when you get close to the place where you can go for a wee,
it goes crazy.
It goes crazy.
Yeah.
That's what I get a lot. That's why I have all my incidents. I got off the train on the way back from somewhere on Monday, and I reasonably needed a wee, but not crazy. Got off the train and then bam, the piss star hits, and I need a wee considerably. So then I walk along, and there's like this construction site in between this place, and there was a little box that said security with the window open. I was like, it's a bit of a crazy bluff to leave the window open because there's definitely no one in there.
Like a security kiosk?
Yeah.
You didn't piss into
You didn't piss
through the window.
And there was in the window, but there was an open thing. There was a window open. I was like, it's pretty bold to leave the. It was like 1 a.m. or something. It was like this, and it was a tiny construction site. And I thought it was silly that they left the window open because someone could clearly rob it. And then as I was weeing, the door just opened, and I went sorry, and then had to walk down the side of the road whilst going for a wee.
So did he tell you off?
Well, I think I had my headphones in, so I didn't hear anything.
So you really didn't give a fuck?
No, I wasn't. Well, I'm mid-wee. What are you going to do? I had my headphones in. He or she, all I saw was an arm. He or she shouted something, probably.
There was something.
Probably.
They could have said, keep going.
Yeah, oh, you got it, boy. Come on in.
I was gigging in Birmingham this week, and on the way up, I was listening to my podcast. I had my AirPods in.
This one?
I was listening to this.
I was
listening to my podcast. I had my AirPods in. About an hour and a half into the journey, I get a notification saying Horatio's AirPods have been left behind. And I'm listening to them.
Yeah, this is this thing.
And so my AirPod case...
What, have been left behind?
Yeah, but this is I've had them.
Yeah.
I got them out on the train.
Yeah.
And about an hour and a half in, I get a notification saying Horatio's AirPods have been left behind. What the fuck? I've got them in, and then I can't find the case anywhere.
Right.
I go and find my friends.
Yeah.
They're at Northampton Station.
What?
I haven't got out from my seat.
What's going on?
So clearly...
What?
They must have slipped out my pocket.
Where were you going from and to?
I was going from London to Birmingham, right?
And they've ended up in Northampton.
We were going through Northampton, to be fair.
Yeah.
And so
that's
clearly...
some information.
So clearly they'd fallen out. Someone had picked them up and got off at Northampton Station. They didn't have any AirPods in them.
Oh.
But now, what's really weird...
on the floor and someone nicked them.
Yeah. What's really weird is that you can... And this is BB's phone got stolen as well. Is that you could just track... The tracking is really good, and I think it's really hard to get off. So,
yeah,
I've just we know where the person who stole BB's phone is. I could see that actual. I went on their house on Google Maps.
You're going to do anything.
They live in a nice house in Hampstead, so I don't know what's going on there.
You're not going to rock up with the cavalry.
But she's got it back on insurance, so it's sort of like.
Yeah, but this is a principle, man. You're gonna let some.
So I need to go.
Yeah, you're gonna let some pansy take your woman's phone.
It's clobbering time.
It's clobbering time. Get out your.
And then in Northampton, I could see that the AirPods are still at this guy's house or girl. I occasionally check on it. It's just weird
to track the life of your
what would
thief.
happen if I went up to his door? Because
let's role play it.
You haven't thought about what
your
shtick is.
Well, we'll find it out in there. Hello.
Hiya. Do you have my AirPods?
Your what?
My AirPods.
Why would I have your AirPods?
Because I've got a tracker that's tracked me right to your house.
Those things are always wrong, man. You've got the wrong place.
All right,
you got the wrong house, yeah. Sorry, see you in a little bit.
See you.
Bye.
See?
Yeah, well, I think you'd have to be a bit more forceful than that with the answer. Yeah, I guess they are always wrong. Yeah. No, you're right. Sorry. Yeah, do you want my other ones as well? Here you go.
I'm going to check on him now, actually.
Yeah, let's see where he is.
It's like the Marauders map.
Yeah,
but for thieves.
Mischief managed. That's the Marauders map, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, that's how you got to open it.
What did you say? You say, I'm a naughty boy. I like chemsex.
Why would you say that?
What do you say when...
Mischief managed. Mischief managed. Is that what you can see, everyone? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they've disappeared.
I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. That's the other one. Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Who's put a nose in a goblet of fire? Harry Potter.
This is Andrew's,
Harry Potter.
This is Andrew's impression of Dumbledore's, to be fair, vague accent.
Yeah, no, it was part of it. He based it on the three, like Britain, I think maybe Ireland as well, all of the British Isles.
Really?
He kind of wanted to be ambiguous. That's the point.
Well, that's a weird choice.
It is, but that's what you get. So I think it's
a mixture of Scottish, Irish.
Oh, that's why, like Harry Potter. Anyway, that's bang on. You can hear it. So it's it's when Harry just gets, or it's when Dumbledore just finds out that Harry's been chosen as a Triwizard champion.
Yeah.
So he's like, and then he reads out, and goes Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Exactly like that. Harry Potter. Because that's when he goes weirdly Irish.
He's got weird, yeah.
He does vary it. Look out for, it's mostly English and Irish.
Yeah, but I think because it's varying the whole time, he hasn't picked like a. That's what's a weird choice.
It changes film by film. But Harry Potter.
Yeah,
that's that.
I've got a gripe.
Did you not track the man?
No, it's disappeared. They clearly got rid of it. They've done something.
Well, it's just a case. I mean, what's the point in having the case? You're not going to sell the case for any dollar, are you?
Yeah. My gripe this week is beeping.
Beeping?
I'm getting really sick of beeping. I think there's too many beeps in the modern world, and a lot of beeping is beeping that I don't think people will find beeping annoying enough.
What the fuck is beeping?
Just general mechanical beeps. So obviously there's the reversing beep. Fair enough, you can have that beep.
Right, this is a really broad gripe then. Yeah, any beep. Right, okay.
Not any beep. There's obviously beeps you need.
Well, like a beep beep.
That sounds like quite a fun beep, but it's more... Like I was in Costa on Sunday.
Yeah.
And there was just... Something was going on.
About beeping.
It was going beep, beep,
I had that in a Weatherspoons the other day.
Beep, and they're just...
Yeah.
You should be doing everything you possibly can to stop the beep. And I've been at a pub that was happening. Yeah, it happens regularly. I don't know what these machines are that need such a savage beep.
Well, usually it's the smoke alarms.
This didn't sound like a smoke alarm. I think there's a lot. I think people are too liberal in installing beeps, and also don't take it serious enough when the beep starts to get rid of that.
Well, we had one,
and that's a problem with modern life. I think
we had one.
Medieval times, you never had beeps. There's no beeps. I don't think humans are meant to deal with beeps that much.
No, well, the point of beeps generally are to be an annoyance, so that the person gets so annoyed by they change it.
Yeah.
Well, because our smoke alarm was beeping that one time. Well, no, I was surprised at you. I was the one who changed it. I thought you'd be driven crazy by the beep of that.
Yeah.
It was beeping to high heaven.
It was
all we did was take the battery out. We haven't replaced it.
No.
No fire. No smoke without fire.
It's true.
We misunderstood the saying. That's why.
But yeah.
But then weirdly, almost astonishingly, I have a beep-related AirPod thing. That I came home and put. I was in a rush, so I put my AirPods on the desk without putting them in the case. I then came back and one of the AirPods was gone somehow, and then put the other one back in the case. And then went on Find My whatever, and you can do it.
Replay sound.
Yeah, but you can isolate it to one AirPod.
Yeah.
So I turned.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I had one of the AirPods was beeping. The one that I missed, I could hear the beep.
Yeah.
And I was on all fours trying to find this beeping AirPod. It was in the bin.
That's fascinating.
I have no idea how it got in the bin. And if I'm genuine, hand on heart, I didn't throw anything in the bin since I took the AirPod off.
I think Find My technology in general.
Yeah. I
think it's one of the true pros of modern life.
Yeah.
Because I think things disappear.
Yeah.
And we have no reason why. And I think having a tracker on them.
Yeah.
It's sort of like, it feels like a glitch because I feel like reality doesn't want you to find these things.
It's
and
true.
Being able to, I think there's an overcorrection on reality or something because that ending up in the bin, you were never meant to find that AirPod.
No.
You're meant to always wonder where that was.
Yeah.
So.
How did it end up in the bin?
Yeah. So you have no idea how it ended up in the bin?
I didn't throw anything in the bin.
suspicious.
It's one of those mysteries in life that has an obvious and boring logical explanation. So why even think about it?
Did you get upset with Billie Eilish's antics at the...
I thought, how dare that bitch? How dare she?
Bitchy Eilish.
Bitchy Eilish. No longer do we stan her. No, I didn't. I found it very amusing. It was amusing. How fucking livid loads of TikTokers were getting.
It didn't go against Billie Eilish's clear kind of look down on... She looks down on TikTokers, I feel. And I don't think they cover themselves in glory with their response. You know?
Absolutely not. I think it proved her point.
They seem to be in a pit, in like a
yeah.
And I think that
was
like
a confined area, like cattle or something, like mooing.
And the fact that there's even any discourse about it, so she whispered to another celeb friend.
They've got loads of TikTokers here or something.
Yeah. There's loads of TikTokers here. It's funny because it's like she put her hand up like that. I feel that's clearly that she's trying to be secretive.
But then bam, Well, she obviously wasn't throwing public shade at TikTokers.
Whenever you're at an event or anything like that, I'm bitching about people all the time, obviously. You have to. Yeah. So I think there should be you should be allowed, if you're caught accidentally bitching about people at an event, it's like everyone's doing that all the time. You don't think at the Oscars people are doing like that all the time?
Well, no, of course. Well, there was the thing where Selena Gomez was saying something. Oh God, this is
Gossip Corner.
2 in 1.
Gossip Corner.
2 in 1 day. Where Selena Gomez was talking about how she got kind of ignored, Timothy Chalamet refused to take. Chalamet.
No.
Crikey, I know. Timothy Chalamet refused to take a picture with Selena Gomez because there's beef between Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift, etc., and the Jenners / Kardashians.
He's sticking up for his girl.
He's sticking up for his girl. He's saying, no, I can't be associated with this Disney bitch.
Yeah. I already don't have enough dick for that ass.
Exactly. I can't add another one in here. So does he just refuse to take a picture with any lady?
No, it's more...
Because he hasn't got enough dick for that ass.
It's more... There's trouble at home. Because they're both sat at the end of the bed.
Yeah,
he's head in his hands. She's saying it's all right. It happens to lots of guys. It doesn't. And every guy she's been with has had enough dick for that ass.
Yeah.
He's the first. Now he's going to prove that he's going to reassert his masculinity by doing this. What did he do?
He said no to Selena.
Yeah. And I bet he got as close to getting dick in that ass as possible that night.
Yeah, the closest distance. And he was proud of it as well. He didn't achieve the target, but he was proud of how close he got. And there's a lesson in there for many of us.
It's Aesop's Fables.
No, it was who gives a fuck. I'm interested to know what kind of gossip you're doing at these award ceremonies that you're at.
Remember the Raw Awards?
Well, that's true. That's very true.
I'm just saying,
all we did was bitch.
The Raw Awards, no matter how high you go up, it's still...
the Raw Awards was pretty damn high.
It was already
this is
high.
Our student radio station.
This is Radio
Warwick
Awards. And we were throwing shade left, right and centre,
We were. We were because we got fucked.
Yeah.
And just the nicest...
We didn't know anyone.
We knew no one.
We were just pissed out of our minds.
We were just pissed out of our heads and just being dickheads. And the worst thing is we won.
Yeah.
And
never won again, though.
Never won again. Never got invited again.
No, we were invited, surely.
We didn't get nominated. I don't think we got nominated.
I think we must have got nominated.
Maybe we did win one other year.
We never won again. We never won again.
Did we not?
No. We might have got nominated, but we never won again, for sure. That was once.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's the same thing.
There's a kind of... Well, I guess when you're there at these events, what else have you got to talk about other than the other people that are at the event?
Of course.
Yeah. No, who gives a fuck?
And if you see
all she said was there's TikTok people there. Who gives a fuck?
With giant trousers.
Yeah. Just open shirts.
And you see them dancing. And they're all penned in. I would be going...
Or just shouting. Have you seen that lady who's at every award show?
Yeah.
I hate award season. It's really starting to make me sad, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's that lady who's like, she grabs people. She's got her bazonkas out, and that's helping the views. Okay. She gets like millions of views. She's like very big.
How are the bazonkas?
Look. It's none of my business.
I hope you didn't look at them.
Of course I didn't. I'm looking at William Dafoe. And she's like trying to grab...
Get those bazonkas out of the way.
William Dafoe's there. I'm trying to see Nolan, get them out the way. And she like grabs them and then she's thinking, what she's doing is doing TikTok videos, but with them, whether they're willing or not. Do you know what I mean? Some of the time she'll do it with people and they'll do a bit. And
she's like Salt Baying. She's like Salt Bay with Messi.
Yeah, she's ending history. Yeah. She's Salt Bay Messying. No, she is. And it's like, fine. You're allowed to comment on those things. Because that's going to be the new thing. What do you instead of the reporters who now all look like, I don't know, melted dolls in the oven. Because
they looked all right for 5 years.
And they're like, what are you wearing? It's not a good look anymore.
True, Ryan Seacrest, he was over the moon when he came out of the lab looking like that.
Exactly. Wow! You're stunning! Just like, fucking hell. You don't have that. Yeah, so that's obviously dying. So you get the young, sprightly TikTokers. You get them to do all these things and stuff. And
makes sense.
Lip syncing, isn't it? And there's that guy Glambot. With the Zoomy.
Glambot. The Glambot.
What's your Glambot pose?
I was watching the Glambot.
Do your Glambot pose. Right, okay. No, hold on. You got to do that. Okay, you ready? And then it's going to come in and go. Okay, I'm going to count you in. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I would love to actually see that.
But they didn't see it. My Glambot pose would be... Right, you ready? Let's do your Glambot pose. You ready? We'll do it to camera, so imagine it's there. All right, okay, you're looking beautiful. Brilliant. Thank you so much, Andrew. You look great.
Is it good?
You're going to stand here? Have you got your pose?
Of course.
3, 2, 1, let's go. You've done that, and then he's like,
okay, great, amazing.
Let's do it one more time. Let's do it one more time.
Yeah, sure. Do we not get it?
3, 2, 1. Okay, yeah, thanks very much. Okay, cheers.
What's great about because you have the serious ones. And a lot of Ryan Gosling would probably do a silly one, wouldn't he?
Well, I think I'll do a political message probably. I talk about Wollongong. I talk about Chinese government harvesting people's organs
during the silent zoom in thing.
No, it'd be like this. It'd be like, I'd whip out a card like that, and it would have
a W.
Yeah. What for Wollongong?
Yeah. What else can you do?
Well, I'd get a piece of literature.
Yeah.
So that people.
And the fact that what's in
I'll be hoping one of their pamphlets.
Pointing at like this diagram of a child's liver being cut out, just being like,
and look, it'd look really quick when people do it because they wouldn't realise. Only when in slow motion
you'd realise they've been Wollongong.
They've been Wollongong.
He got Wollongong. What's weird?
No, it's Falun Gong. It's Falun Gong.
Oh well, it's past it. It doesn't matter. Wollongong's funnier. What's also interesting about this kind of new world order that we're living in the award season, someone's been reading, is that particularly with the TikTokers and with this fucking guy with his fucking hair.
He's got big hair. For someone who does a slow motion Glambot, I thought he'd have more, I don't know,
you think
reliable
for someone
hair.
who does a slow motion Glambot, his hair's too big?
Yeah.
I think his hair's too small.
And to me, I thought he'd have like perfect kind of Ryan Seacrest hair.
Yeah, maybe.
This hair, because in the Glambot, that's hard to...
Has he done a Glambot himself?
No.
I bet he hasn't, because that's like,
And you should have to do a Glambot yourself. It's sort of like in police force where you have to get tasered before you taser someone, so you understand what it's like to put someone through that.
So then he'll be a better Glambotter, because he knows what it is to be to
empathise with being
Glambot.
Glambotted.
It is weird though how now the people doing all these interviews are like TikTok people, and there's that other guy who's got massive hair as well. What's his name? Reese?
The plot thickens.
Reese, big hair, small face, glasses. You'll know him. You'll recognise him.
Big hair, small face, glasses, called Reese.
Correct. I think it's Reese.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like big. Yeah. But then they're all of these people who are doing the interviews are becoming famous in their own rights. Like the Glambot guy, people now are like, oh my God, it's the Glambot guy. He's become...
They're sort of memes, aren't they?
Well, he is both. He's both subject and the other one.
You can't. You're not allowed to do that as a podcaster. You can't say subject.
I am an object.
But you can't say the other one about
artist.
Yeah.
You can fill in the gaps.
I think walking down the red carpet now, you are just walking past memes. It must be quite a surreal experience now.
Yeah.
Being like an actor on a red carpet, you're walking past and you're just seeing everyone who's just, their whole life is a sort of 3-second joke type thing.
Yeah.
The Glambot guy.
Harambe's
there. I don't know.
Isn't he dead?
Well, that's what, that's what needs to change.
Yeah. What, Harambe? Yeah, no, it's true. It's like, it is a freak show, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's fair enough that Billie Eilish says. All she said was they've got TikTokers here, or there's a lot of TikTokers here, or something.
Yeah.
She didn't even. She obviously said it in a way, but she didn't even say anything negative. That's what if I was her lawyer, I'd be like, hey, she just stated a fact, didn't she?
Well, she's facing criminal charges.
She is, yeah. She called me up.
Yeah. Thanks very much for listening, guys. We've been Boys Go Wild. Thanks
subscribe to the Patreon.
Very much for listening. Anyway, namaste. Peace be with thine. And also with thee.